Hello everybody, it's me, Juniper Bloom Mystique. Good morning to you all, to those who it's morning time, evening to those who have evening time hours. I was not on yesterday, forgive me. Yesterday was a very difficult day for me. Very difficult day, to say the least. It was a healing day. We've been going through a lot of healing and a lot of shifting. The whole collective has, but it's tenfold for myself and my DM. Boy, I wish I had my DM. So welcome. For those who don't know me, my name again is Juniper Bloom Mystique. I am the one who brought about the ascension through an epic light healing journey. I'm a master healer, ascension master, and divine guide. Okay. What does it mean to bring about the ascension? I have done things to the planet, not just humankind, but the planet. From raising Atlantis, activating the pyramids, moving the poles, freeing Jesus' soul to uniting the twin flames, which was the return of Christ, okay? And my DM and I are part of that twin flame return, okay? And we are still working on our return, and I'm going to put it that way. Because now more than anything, more than any other time in history, I just love my DM and I want to be with him. So yesterday I tried to do my video and I couldn't stop crying. I would call my mom and I couldn't stop crying. Like I'd have my dog over here and I couldn't stop crying. It was just a day full of release and a painful one at that. It was the equinox portal. A lot of people talked about that. Mary Magdalen gave a little brief message on it, and it was what once was lost, now is found. Deep layers of discovery. The shift is profound. Okay. I told you there was going to be quantum levels rising. And as of yesterday, they said the Mandela effect shift occurred. So it's like a whole different reality shift is what occurred yesterday. So lots of fun stuff. So forgive me for not having my new video out yesterday. I really wanted to, but was not able to do so. It was just, I can't help that these things affect me so much. Again, I'm not a regular starseed and light worker. Being the one who brought these things about, I'm affected 10 times more than anybody else. So I cannot help that. So I couldn't even do my coaching session yesterday. I had a migraine from hell. So those are some of the symptoms you could be feeling. There's big time symptoms going on right now. Like huge. You can have headaches, and there's this uncanny feeling that the bottom's about to fall out of everything, right? Like I just moved, transitioning out of the crisis job, but now I'm like, I want it back. I feel like I've lost my DM. I feel like I've lost everything. That's the feeling in the collective. Okay, that's that bottom's gonna fall out kind of feeling. It's a huge shift because there is some bottoms falling out. Okay. So that's the reason we're feeling that, is because what's not built on a strong foundation has to go, right? And we have anchored into another level, another layer as of yesterday, and that's what they're saying too. So as quantum levels are rising, we have anchored into another layer, which is why tomorrow it's important for me to bring my workshop that I'm bringing. Okay, we're going through the next layers of light rays, which I really wish my DM was with me for, because we're going to bring down light rays more so for the upper chakra systems now. We're going to go back into the green rays, the heart, and this one's different, so I see it differently. There's like a quantum shield that we're going to be going into, and it's spinning really fast. So when we get in it, the light rays, it's like a whole different world. I don't know what all it's going to do. I just know these healings are powerful. The last healing I did on my channel for the twin flames, Jesus and Mary Magdalen one, that threw me like tenfold. So not only have I been going through the energies with all of you that I brought about, I had to go through the healing with Jesus and Mary Magdalen and my DM and boy, have I ever. You guys, I do want to apologize because on Christmas time, so on August 30th, my first DM died. Okay, it's on my channel. It played out on my channel. Spirit gave him a warning. He had a certain time frame to come home. He was allowing darkness into the ascension still. Okay, and so he had a choice. You come home or you're done. Because he was hurting a lot of people, including me, for a very long period of time. And his choice was to not go on anymore. He felt like he was just so tainted. That was his thoughts, is that if he died, a new version of himself would come forward, which was not at all what happened. He's done. It became a new DM, but it's still my twin flame part. So new soulmate. It's like a walk-in soul that I got on August 30th. It was recorded. It's on my channel. A lot of people understand that. Some people don't, okay? So I will talk about a new twin flame that I don't know, where I knew my old twin flame. It's very strange. It's not an easy journey, okay? And when he didn't come on Christmas, I was devastated. And I went into the place of my own shadow, because my first DM only hurt me. Darkness had thwarted him. He was very not nice to me at all. I've never really been loved, okay? And then when my new DM didn't show, that's the place I went into. I'm like, I don't want to be a twin flame anymore. And I said some things I don't mean. And they were hurtful. Not only did they hurt him, they hurt me too. So yeah, maybe some marks were missed on the ascension, but never and ever would I ever mean to hurt my DM. And so I am saying it out loud, because that is one thing I was processing. You know, maybe he did hurt me. Maybe he didn't show up, but it's regardless, right? It doesn't matter. The truth is I have a lot of love for my DM. I don't want to lose my DM. I don't. I may know who he is, which just makes me love him more. Even if I don't, whether I do, you know, I don't want to lose my DM. And so I just want to put that out there. I want to correct that energy. I do want to be a twin flame, even though it was a very painful journey for me. It really was. My story is not normal, and it was very, very painful. But part of this processing and this healing that I've been going through is an elimination of all that is not serving. That way we can unite. You know, Malichai took the balance over for the DM, and that's not a joke, okay? And so anything that we're out of balance on or not heart-centered is just being realigned, which means we have to purge deeper layers. So we're purging deeper layers than everybody else is, I'm sure. Although I would say these layers are pretty big to purge right now. They're really big to purge. Hey, Angel, you want to say good morning? Come here. Come here. You say come here, my baby. Come here. Come here. Say good morning. Come on. I got my doggy right here. There's my girl. Yeah. Say good morning. She's like, oh, I don't want my face on camera. Don't want my face. Oh, there's my girl. Thank you, babies. Yeah, my angel. She hasn't been on camera in forever. Now she's all being shy from it. She's not usually. What? I'm not ready yet. I'm going to wait just a little bit, okay? Can you come right here and wait just a little bit? Yeah? Yeah? Okay, you're on my hair. Wait. All right. There we go. I thought maybe she could help me deliver the message today. This is my angel. This baby right here is a special, special dog. She is my emotional support dog through this ascension. No joke, you guys. When I almost died on the twin flame journey, and when my first DM took off, she knew. She knew more than I would ever know a dog would know. She tried to jump out of my house. She tried to jump in his window. She was trying to jump in his U-Haul. She was like yelling at him. It was crazy when he left with the fallen angel. And then that night, she laid on top of me and wouldn't leave. She is my angel. She's my baby. And I would have never named her Angel. They actually told me that was her name when I got her. I knew she was heaven sent from day one. She is a Pomsky. She's literally 50% Pomeranian and 50% Siberian Husky. She's beautiful. So she thinks she's big and she thinks she's little, and she's both. She gets a little confused with what she is sometimes. A very smart dog. Very loyal, like the Pomeranian side, thank goodness. Super smart, super friendly. Super hyper, for sure. Definitely a good dog. So I thought I would share her with you guys today. She's my love. She's loved it here in the new house. So she actually has her own yard now. We were in apartments before. It's still not quite fenced all the way, so I do go out with her, but it's her space and she loves it. Like, she's super happy here. For those of you who don't know, I moved to meet my first DM, and it was like basically in the ghetto. It was a horrible place. And I was not safe. And before I moved, some guy literally tried to punch me in the face. So luckily, I was able to move. I moved into a nice place, and the only thing it's missing is my beautiful DM, huh, baby? Can you tell them that? Say hi, people. Can you say good morning to the people? Right here. Say good morning to the people. She's like, I don't know what you're talking about, lady. All I know is you better take me to my yard, huh? Yeah. You want to deliver the spiritual forecast? The weather? She says, tune in to my piece of bacon. I want my bacon. Is that what you're telling me? You just want a treat? You don't care about nothing else? Yeah, I know. She's the sweetest. Our animals are feeling it too, okay? And so as I do this workshop that I'm starting tomorrow, which is the 22nd, and it will be, I think, I can't remember, it's at evening time, 6:30, I think, something like that. When I complete the series for the rays, I really wish my Dan would be with me because he needs to do this. He's going to be behind either way. I'm going to do it animal healing because the animals have to be brought through too. And I keep doing that, different levels as we go. Every animal that exists on this planet. When I did the quantum healings and I went into quantum levels rising, we went into the Pleiades and anchor descent. I did something there for the elementals also, like I did the elementals where we like combined them. And so you know how we used to live in a world where everything was like outside of our dimension? Well, it won't be anymore, right? It won't be outside of the dimension anymore. It'll be inside of our dimension. So I can imagine we share an earth more than with these like elementals again than we ever did before. So what Spirit showed me is like dragons were basically like dinosaurs. Okay, they roamed the earth together. There was no separation here. Atlantis was a lot bigger. Like what I mean is like the flowers were bigger, plants were bigger, habitation was bigger. Anything that was alive was more large in expression and stature and energetic form because the energy is not dense. So as we evolve in lifetimes, we will be bigger. I really do believe that because I've also ascended Atlantis. Okay, so we brought back Atlantis, but I ascended Atlantis. And so what does that mean, right? Atlantis was already quite ascended, but we ascended Atlantis too. So we shifted timelines yesterday into a whole new level. You guys, that's why the bottom feels like it's falling out, because it is falling out of what is not on a strong foundation, okay, for the whole entire collective soul. And like I said, it's like a huge ego annihilation, which the healing on my DM and I was too. It was like, holy crap, it was eye-opening, like ripping a band-aid off, right? And so as we shift forward, we're rising in these frequencies and levels and quantum fields. And that's why in the rays, it's different. We're going to be like going into almost this sphere, this quantum sphere. For the physical vessels, for our energetic vessels, we'll be going into those for the rays and getting activated in a quantum level. It's different. It's like different. And that's the best way I can describe the planet right now. It's been a different shift. Okay, the equinox portal yesterday, we shifted like the Mandela effect, it's a paradigm shift. Okay, what once was lost now is found. Okay, that's an important statement from Mary Magdalen, where she said what once was lost now is found. When I started doing this work, I channeled that saying, that thing that I have on there. Bring back to me what once was lost is now is found. This cold, cold world no longer shaken. Okay, that's what it's talking about. It's everything we had lost is now found. Okay, it's not just found, it's back. Like it's not going anywhere. Okay, it can't be commandeered again because of all the protections that we've put up. You are my baby girl. I love you so much. I love you so much. Should we get you a friend? Do you want a friend? A little papillion? Oh my God, she's so funny. I told Angel, my dog, I was like, dude, we need a lap dog. We're going to get a papillion. Because she never used to be a lap dog. Never, like ever. And I was like, oh, we need a lap dog. We need a papillion. And literally that day, she just like climbed up and got on my lap. And she never leaves it now. I'm like, oh, we don't need another dog. She's like, hell no. take away my love. She shed so bad though. Oh my gosh. I found that funny. So that's kind of what's been happening. I even reached out to somebody for healing last night and couldn't get a response. So I just stopped reaching out and I started going within. And I took a nice salt bath to release all of this stuff. And I messaged a beautiful DM to help heal that, whether he's mine or not. I don't know. But I'm just doing my best to shift into the shift. Does that make sense? And so that's the best thing we can do. Shift into the heart-centered space. Shift into the heart center of love. Okay? Where is our heart guiding us? That would be something I would want you to do continually, is go into your heart space, which is what I was trying to give you yesterday, but I couldn't stop crying, so I didn't like it. Go into your heart space, okay? And really try to tune that dial. Where is my heart pointing me? What are my heart's desires? What is my heart calling for me to do at this time? Even if it's something so off the wall, like quit your whole entire career, whatever it may be, you're following that light right now, okay? You're following into the shift, okay? And that is a heart-shifted action. It's a complete heart-shifted action, okay? It is. It absolutely is. So, with that also being said, is I want to be a part of my DM, right? Like, I don't want to lose him. I love him dearly. Maybe he missed that mark, but shoot, if it is who I think it is, I may have too. You know what I mean? Like, I want my DM to be a part of things with me. He should be up here with me. He should be in the healings that I do, and he has to prove, he actually should be doing the masculine energy as I do the feminine in these healings. And so that's what I'm going to try to manifest and put out there. And what does that require? That requires me being my best. This wise guy once told me that you will have what you look for, right? And we will. But what are we looking for? Are you putting out there you don't want to be a twin flame anymore like I did when I got hurt? Be very careful with that, okay? That was part of my shadow also, because I've never had love. My dad was one who would say very hurtful things. I hate you, disowned me, cut me off of his will. I had to pay for his cremation. Like, he was not a very nice person, okay? And so when my DM didn't show up again after what David did to me, I did go into that negative space of, I'm done. I don't want to be hurt anymore. I'm not lovable, but I don't believe that, okay? This twin flame journey is very real. My DM and I are very real people. The love is very real, and so is the pain, okay? And I simply want it to be a beautiful union. I want it to still be special. I want it to still have meaning. Even if we've missed a very important mark, there's more we can make and create. And Spirit's actually saying as they will, he has stuff he has to do. So my hope is that very soon he will be with me doing these healings, doing these messages. In the meantime, for today, I have my masculine moon deck and my feminine moon deck. Hi, my baby, and my beautiful angel right here next to me. I never used to let my dogs on the couch, but I lost a very important dog to me, and I vowed, all right, I'll try to open up to that. She gets on my couch, she sleeps on the foot of my bed. I'm like, and it's a first for me. Now I have her hair all over me all the time. I don't like it. I'm adjusting to being a better dog mom. No, I don't like it because they walk outside on their poop. And so when I think about them getting on my furniture, and then my kids are like, we'll give her a bath. And so when she has a bath, it's like more on the couch. Spoiled. Spoiled dog. So I'm hoping that I get some masculine and feminine energy going, because I know that I would be the best version of myself with my masculine. And I know that it's the same for him. Okay. And so that's what we need. That's the power we need. That's the union we need right now. That's the love we need right now. It really is, is the love from the divine masculine. And so I'm going to ask the mind brings it forth for all of you. You know, he's a very important person. He matters to me greatly. And God chose him. And that is all I need. Not only did God choose him once, but he chose him twice. He said he was the right one. So I'm going to kind of pull a message. It's a week ahead, right? I will be bringing you a kick-ass video next Monday. It'll be a little different and get into the flow of that. I still have the Aaron Carter video coming this week because I want you guys to have what he put out to have. He's quite the artist and he wants to share that. It kind of gives insight into what happened to him. So I have a new Shining Light into the Darkness coming this week. Okay. But for now, let's see what my masculine moonology deck says for you guys from Spirit. So Malichai is coming forward. Difficult as it may be, purposeful as it is. Allow love to rise, to be the focus, to be your compass, to be your everything, to be your guide. Your heart will follow the way of the path, the light of the way of the one. Do not deviate from that. Everything should be heart, delight, heart, guide, heart, love, heart focus. This is especially for the DM. This will help the collective soul. Focus inward to the heart nature, the heart call, the heart light, and everything will always be all right. So that was from Malichai. Malichai is carrying the blue light right now, so he's helping to create the changes on the earth, which is not normal, but neither was my twin flame union, and neither was what happened to my DM, so not normal at all. Okay, never something that's been heard of before. Will be written in history, guaranteed. Okay. So it may be, so I told you guys that there was somebody that I knew that was supposed to bring about the Bible on the Ascension. She had gotten a download in the very beginning part of my journey and then missed a lot of marks. It may be that I'm bringing it about now. That's kind of what I'm feeling too, so I may have to bring that about. But it makes sense because of what I did, right? And so there was, I think somebody's supposed to be narrating the journey, but it didn't happen. So that is also being recognized and talked about within the spiritual world of who is going to take over that. But the masculine is being employed, okay? So they want him to do some things, and that's what I'm hearing. Can't be just me. So what else do they want us to know, Spirit, of this week? What's going on right now? What's going around? It's a huge shift, you guys. So what in your life is not built on a strong foundation? That is what feels like the world is going to crumble on, okay? Like shit is just going to fall out. Relationships are falling apart. Jobs are falling apart. Dreams are changing. Okay, sudden shifts. Sudden shifts, but it's heavy energy. Like it really is. And not everybody's having sudden shifts. Some people are having really heavy energy. It just depends on where you're at in the ascension. Okay. All right. A fiery climax approaches, my friends. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Can you please say yes to that? Nothing is set in stone. Whenever this card comes up, it's very important. And hold your vision. These talk about adjustments are required. Okay? All of these talk about the fact that we're creating our reality. Don't let your past hold you back. Okay? It's like I had all these sudden shifts. I'm trying to hold on to something, right? We can't do that. Don't let our past hold us back, because our past cannot continue with us in a lot of ways, but it's not like we'll forget, right? Adjustments are required, right? Get out of the shadow, work in the light, work in heart-centered actions. Make sure you're holding your vision. Whenever these are coming up, it's because we're definitely creating our future, okay? And things are shifting, and so you don't want to change. It's like me, if I sit here and continually say, oh, I hate my DM, I don't want to be a twin flame, blah, blah, blah. It's so wrong, so hurtful, but it's creating that energy, which is why somebody would tell me, yeah, you get what you want, you know? Full faith, you'll get what you want. So hold that vision. What is it that you want? Nothing is ever set in stone. It's constantly movable and moldable and changing. And so if one thing you want, keep going for that. Don't deviate. Okay? Don't let anything deviate. The end of a tough cycle approaches. A fiery climax approaches. These are coming out. Adjustments are required. Okay, this is big shifting occurring. So the planet has shifted. Do not let your past hold you back. Okay, a win-win outcome is forecast. All right, balance and justice here. Balance and justice here. And that's what I'm hearing. Okay, and that's from the masculine energy. Let's look at the feminine. My angel baby is conked out. You're the bestest, Ange. You know that? You're the bestest. You got my heater too high. I'm hot. I love you so much. She's so cute. You see her sleeping right there? Oh, Aziz, huh? Oh, Aziz. She's so cute. How can you not love that face? Aww. Hi, baby. She's like, Mom, get this thing out of my face. What's going on here? Am I bugging you? Am I messing with you? Yeah. Oh, you're the best. I love her. Okay. I can't wait till my DM is sitting next to me and he's telling you guys what he sees and doing some healings and whatever he needs to do. And I would love a healing from my DM. Oh my gosh. And I'd love to give him one too. That's what I'm putting out there. Alright. Yep, speaking your truth. Speaking your truth. Don't deviate from that. All right, so not only do I have this workshop tomorrow, I have something major coming on the 1st, and it's a 21-day challenge, you guys. This is a meditative layers challenge. I'm going to be taking us into a new way of meditating, something that's through me, master status. So we're going to be doing different things. It's layers of meditating for 21 days. It's going to be pretty badass. If you want to up your meditative game, you want to connect to these energies, be able to receive these energies, be able to connect to spirit in ways like never before, then this is the one you want to join. It starts April 1st. It is a course workshop. It is a meditative layered thing. So I'll put the links to both of those, the workshop tomorrow and the meditative layered thing, because they're big, they're important, and they're part of the ascension. Okay. All right. So feminine wise, take a breather, recoup, rejoice, refill your cup. Okay, relax. Again, it's like so much work. So the masculine has more work to do. He's going through it. The feminine needs to take a step back, not forward, and focus on the positive. Releasing control. Okay, focusing on the positive is big. There's been a lot of negative focus for me these last few days. So that's big, focusing on the positive. It's not only a focus, but a release, right? And so that's why we have to be careful what we focus on in those time frames. Make sure you're taking that breather, relaxing, raising the vibration. That's what I started to do last night. Releasing control. Okay, it's surrendering. Really got to surrender. Things may not be happening the way you want them to or the way you thought they would. It may not feel so good. It may be scary, whatever it is. But release that control and just keep surrendering, okay? Especially when we shift into more heart-centered actions. It can be like that. Focus on the positive only, not the negative, okay? Spend our time focusing on that positive. We are shifting. It is absolutely anchored into a whole new reality. The Mandela effect is what they keep pointing to. It's like the reality shifted, right? Like with the Mandela effect, is like we once thought it was this way. Like you swear something is this, you swear something is this, and when you look it up, it had changed. That's kind of what's happening right now. Okay, there's a big, huge paradigm shift. We have anchored in, it's shifted, it's like a whole new timeline. Okay, massive one. And it is time for the DM to rise. it is. So how it's going to happen, I don't know. It's not like I'm sitting here saying that. This is Spirit calling him to do so, but I'm open and I'll do my best to be in balance. That's all I can do. But it is needed. I can feel it. I can feel the love, and I can feel the need for him to be right by my side, and putting the masculine energy into the collective, doing these healings with me and receiving them from me and vice versa, and just raising the vibration's going to get so high, and the love would be so high and just palpable. And that is what we're needing. That is what we're needing in a very big way. Once that happens, like, the shift is unreal. And that's what we need. It's what I feel. I could feel it to my core. It's like calling for me right now. So hopefully that will happen one day. But if not, the energy is with me right now. It's like very masculine and feminine. I think about him when I wake up, when I go to bed. It's more than ever before. It's more than ever before. And it's always been a constant since I connected to my DM 2 years ago. And I'm not like that, you guys. If you know me, like, I will leave a guy so fast. Like, I don't like it. I don't like, I'm one of the, if they don't like me, okay, I never push myself on anybody. But my DM, I can never let go. Can never forget about. We connected energetically. We've combined genetically. And I love him, right? That's what we're supposed to be. The masculine and feminine, side by side, doing this work together. And at this point, I feel very empty without him. Like, I feel like he should be sitting next to me. And I don't know if he has animals, but I have one. Like that family, And that's what I'm feeling. And so it is being called upon in the collective. I can feel it big time. Okay. So I'm going to do what I do. Hopefully y'all do what you do. We stay in balance and we bring this about. Stay heart-centered. The moment I feel the upswing from this healing, I want to do something to take us into our heart space so you guys can be heart-centered a little bit more. Because it's not always an easy thing to do. You have to get through the layers to read your heart. Okay, so some of us can very easily. Some of us have a harder time. Arcturians also have a harder time dropping into their heart space, whether you know that or not. They do. They have a very much harder time dropping into their heart space. So if you have a hard time, you can look into that. Look that up and see if it resonates. You never know. Okay? Big, huge shift. So much love to all of you. I am going to rock my day. Be very gentle to yourself. Do not stay in the negative energies, because there's a lot of energy of it's over, right? Like it's ending, because things are ending. Okay? So make sure when things are ending, you're creating the reality we seek. It can be a challenge at this time. Okay? So much love to all of you, especially my DM. If you are curious, wish to stick around, like and subscribe, please do. I guarantee you will ascend. Until next time.